I'm going to save all my jokes until later on. This is about an old long-gone friend of mine named Blaze. Well, I got a guitar all my own. Got a quarter for the telephone. I ain't hit it down this highway all alone. 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4. Honey, they're knocking on my door. Well, I know I'm gonna miss you when I'm gone. I got no daddy, but I got a ma. Think she lives in Arkansas. I might just go and see her some old day. It ain't like she'd paid a fare. It ain't like she'd even care. But I might just blow on through there anyway. Ha 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 ha. I'm headed down to Alabama, cause some trouble if I can. Oh, buddy, would you like to come along? It's a place I've never been, but you know I could use a friend. And they say they'll give us $20 a song. Ha 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 ha. Guitar all my own. I got a quarter for the telephone. Ain't headed down this highway all alone. 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4. Honey, they're knocking on my door. Well, you know I'm gonna miss you when I'm gone. Understand? Okay, buddy. Thanks. It's nice to be here again. I was here once with the country rockers and the girl band, and I love them guys, but it's nice to be anywhere without the country rockers. Yeah, Ringo was he was a drummer. And they were troopers and good guys, and I still know them, and they're all doing fine. But man, Sam could not tune that guitar, just like. And Ringo never realized he was in Europe. We were here for a month, and he thought he was still in Memphis the whole time. Well, this is called Two Girls. Where the clouds didn't look like cotton, they didn't even look like clouds. I was underneath the weather. All my friends looked like a crowd. Well, the swimming hole was full of rum, and I tried to find out why. All I learned was this, my friend: you gotta swim before you fly. I got two girls, one one's in heaven and one's below. Oh, one I love with all of my heart, one I do not know. Two lonesome dudes on an ugly horse passed by not long ago. They asked me where the action was, and I said that I did not know. As it disappeared into the brush, I heard the driver say, he's a little slow between the ears, he's always been that way. I got two girls, one's in heaven, one's below. Oh, one I love with all of my heart, one I do not know. Well, Jolly Jane just lays around and listens with her mouth. She's had about a dozen husbands, but the last one just pulled out. But who's gonna bring her dinner through the weary years ahead? All she get from me is sympathy. Ain't got time to see she's fed. 'Cause I got two girls, one's in heaven, one's below. One I love with all of my heart, one I do not know. On the bio, they say it's in your mind. But the moccasins are treading nice and leaving strange designs. The Cajuns say the last time that this happened they weren't here. Beaumont's full of penguins and I'm a-playing it by ear. But I got two girls, one's in heaven, one's below. One I love with all of my heart, and one I do not know. I got two girls, one's in heaven, one's below. One I love with all of my heart, one I do not know. Thanks. This song is called The Dollar Bill Blues. I believe I surely will go to town and drink my fill early in the morning. Little darling, she's a red-haired thing, man, she makes my legs to sing. Gonna buy a diamond ring early in the morning. Mother was a golden girl, I slit her throat just to get her pearls. Cast myself into a whirl before a bunch of swine. It's a long way down Harlan Road, busted back to the heavy load. Won't get through to save my soul early in the morning. Been a gambling man, I can roll them bones with either hand. 7 is the promised land, early in the morning. Oh, whiskey be my dying bed, tell me where to lay my head. Not with me is all she said early in the morning. Well, if I had a dollar bill, yes, I believe I surely will go to town and drink my fill early in the morning. Okay. Always find the one that's out, and then I tune all the rest to it. I heard her sing in tongues of silver. I heard her cry on a summer storm. I loved her, but she did not know it. I don't think about her anymore. Now she's gone and I can't believe it. I don't think about her anymore. If 3 and 4 were 7 only, where would that leave 1 and 2? If love can be and still be lonely, where does that leave me and you? Time there was and time there will be. Where does that leave me and you? Well, if I had a buckskin stallion, tame him down and ride away. And if I had a flying schooner, I'd sail into the light of day. If I had your love forever, sail into the light of day. Pretty songs and pretty places, places that I've never seen. Pretty songs and pretty faces, tell me what their laughter means. Some look like they'll cry forever, tell me what their laughter means. If I had a buckskin stallion, tame him down and ride away. If I had a golden galleon, I'd sail into the light of day. If I had your love forever, sail into the light of day. Thank you, Rake. Yes. Thank you. You know, Lenny Bruce was a famous American comedian, and his father one time caught him sniffing airplane glue, and his dad says, "Well, Lenny, are you hooked?" And he says, "No, man, I'm stuck." That's about it for the jokes. I about worn that one out. I told it 2 or 3 times. That's about it. on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, to sink into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel, wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words. Oh, but that's the way it goes. And all the federal, they say, they could have had him any day. They only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day that laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Oh, ain't nobody knows. And all the federal, they say, they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Tell how Pancho fell. Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold. So the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, to save a few for Lefty too. He just did what he had to do. Oh, now he's growing old. And a few great federal, they say, they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federal, they say, they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong out of kindness, I suppose. Thanks, everyone. What a shame. Here's a song about homeless people. See, wandering around. There's a bunch of them in America more every day. I think after the last time I had a talk with my wife, I think I may be one. As a matter of fact. But this is called Marie. In the Pocono and the Chesapeake are railroad lines. Well, I stood in line and left my name. Took about 6 hours or so. But a man just grinned like it was all a game. Said they'd let me know. Put in my time till the Pocono line shut down 2 years ago. I was living at the mission till I met Marie. I can't stay there no more. fella across town said he's looking for a man, move some old cars around. Maybe me and Marie could find a burned out van, do a little settling down. Oh, but I'm just dreaming, I ain't got no ride, and the junkyard's a pretty good ways. The job's about a half week old, besides, be gone now anyway. Unemployment says I got no more checks, and they showed me to the hall. My brother died in Georgia some time ago, I got no one left to call. All summer wasn't bad below the bridge, a little short on food, that's all. I gotta get Marie some kind of coat, bring it down in the fall. I used to play the mouth harp pretty good, used to hustle up a little dough. I got drunk and I woke up rolled a couple of months ago. Well, they got my harp and they got my dollar, them low-life so-and-sos. Harps cost money and I ain't got it. It's my own fault, I suppose. Well, the Pocono's down, but the Chesapeake's running 2 freights every day. If it's just me, it'd be headed south, but Marie can't catch no train. Well, she got some pain and she thinks it's a baby, says we gotta wait and see. In my heart I know it's a little boy, but we don't end up like me. Still grinning, said he lost my file. I gotta stand in line again. I want to kill him, but I just say no. I had enough of that line, my friend. I head back to the bridge, just getting kind of cold. I'm feeling too low down to lie. Oh, I guess I'll just tell Marie the truth. Hope she don't break down and cry. Marie, she didn't wake up this morning. She didn't even try. She just rolled over and went to heaven. My little boy's safe inside. I laid him in the sun where somebody find him. Cut a Chesapeake on the fly. Oh, Marie, you'll know I'm headed south, so she'll meet me by and by. Marie, you'll know I'm headed south, so she'll meet me by and by. Hey, Mama, when you leave, don't leave a thing behind. I don't want nothing. I can't use nothing. Take care into the hall. And if you see my friends, tell them I'm fine. Not using nothing. Almost burned out my eyes, threw my ears down to the floor. I didn't see nothing. I didn't hear nothing. I stood there like a block of stone, knowing all I had to know, and nothing more. Man, that's nothing. Brothers, our troubles are locked in each other's arms. you better pray that they never find you, 'cause your back ain't strong enough. The burden's double fold, they crush you down into nothing. Being born is going blind, bound down 1,000 times to echoes strung on pure temptation. Sorrow and solitude, these are the precious things and the only words that are worth remembering. Well, hey mama, when you leave, don't leave a thing behind. I don't want nothing, I can't use nothing. Take care into the hall, and if you see my friends, tell them I'm fine, not using nothing. Excuse me, y'all. Thanks. That I ain't tried, fast living, slow suicide, plenty running in a place to hide, just looking for you. My friends, they all agree, ain't me a fool like me. I just tell them wait and see, go looking for you. Looking low and looking high, looking far and looking wide, trying to tell myself I'm fine, but it just ain't true. Oh, it just ain't true. I'm still looking for you, still looking for you. Live in the shadow of the darkest pine, the edge of the sweet sunshine. I keep looking till I make you mine, looking for you. When the curtain tumbles down, I'll be somewhere hanging around, with my heart laid on the ground, still looking for you. Looking low and looking high, looking far and looking wide, trying to tell myself I'm fine, but it just ain't true. Oh, it just won't do. I'm still looking for you, still looking for you. Tell myself I tried, but it just ain't true. Oh, it just ain't true. Still looking for you, still looking for you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, you guys. Try this in here. this thing just don't fit. Well, I can tell one joke. I hate to tell jokes because of language, but I feel like kind of silly, but all of my jokes I feel silly no matter what the language is. But I'll tell this one. It's kind of a good one. This guy goes to a bar and he orders 3 shots of gin. And he's dressed he has a suit and a tie and everything, It's not a wino. He's not blithering drunk or anything. So the bartender gives him 3 shots of gin, and he drinks them real slowly, and it takes a while, and he pays up and he leaves. And he comes back in about 2 weeks, and the bartender sees him and kind of recognizes him, He comes over, and the guy says, yes, 3 shots of gin, please. The bartender says, oh, that's right, 3 shots of gin, okay. And he drinks them, and he's starting to leave, and the bartender stops him and he says, look, we kind of know one another. We've talked a little bit. He says, how come you get 3 shots of gin at once instead of a shot of gin 3 times like everybody else does, And he says, well, I have an older brother in Oslo, and I have a younger brother in Dublin. And we don't drink very much, but whenever we do, we have one for each other. Like the first one is for my older brother, and I have one for myself, and then I have one for Jimmy in Oslo, and in Dublin. And the bartender says, man, that's great. That's the nicest thing I've heard for a while. Selling that gin also, I'm sure. And the guy leaves, and he comes back in 3 weeks. And the bartender sees him, boy, and he grabs a gin bottle from the bar and 3 glasses, and he comes over, and the guy says, 2 shots of gin. It's like, oh, the bartender. The guy, he drinks them, he drinks them slower than ever, He finishes them, he gets up to leave, and the bartender says, look, I don't mean to intrude into your business, I don't mean to pry or anything like that. He says, but I sure hope nothing happened to one of your brothers. He says, no, they're fine. I quit drinking. Well, here's a song that's kind of it's not a joke, I guess. It's kind of a joke. But I always play this song. It's by Lightning Hopkins, who's kind of a mentor of mine, kind of. And he used to make all of his songs up. Most of them. A few of them he saved, for a few times. He saved this one for a little while. It's called Short-Haired Woman Blues. He made words up because he figured remembering lyrics was like extra baggage that he could do without, so. I don't want no woman. Man, if her hair ain't no longer than mine. I don't want no woman. Man, if her hair ain't no longer than mine. Nothing but hard luck and trouble, man. Have you buying rats all the time? I took my woman to the hairdresser. This is what the hairdresser said. I can't help your woman's hair, man. Well, maybe I can help her head. I told him no. make a swing out with my woman. You know, I grabbed her by the arm. I went to make that swing out, and a rat jumped from her head like one from a burning barn. I told her no. Baby, your hair ain't no longer mine. Nothing but hard luck and trouble, man. Have you buying rats all the time? I rolled over to my woman, and I had something to say. A rat laid on her pillow where her head used to lay. I told her no. Baby, your hair ain't no longer mine. Nothing but hard luck and trouble, man. Have you buying rats all the time? Thank you, everybody. Thanks. Here's a lullaby I wrote for my daughter. Her name's Belle. Well, there's no deeper blue than the ocean that lies as deep as the blue of your laughing eyes. No sweeter sound than your gentle sigh. No heart was ever so pure. So dream pretty dreams, touch beautiful things. Let all the skies surround you. Swim with the swans and believe that upon some glorious dawn love will find you. Come someday, I'm bound to wait, wind and wings on the water. Come what may, you must stay and remain my beautiful daughter. There's no deeper blue in the ocean that lies as deep as the blue of your laughing eyes. No sweeter sound than your gentle sigh. Good night, Katie Belle, good night. Thanks, everyone. Thanks. Let me say that I can't hardly see it, but back around that corner I have some a new CD for sale. It was recorded over in Ireland, and they're all unrecorded songs of mine. And them Irish guys they can play. So that's That's my sales pitch. I haven't got my sales pitch down very good yet, but it's right around the corner. And the other thing is I would play 2 more, and then there's going to be about a 25-minute break so everybody can have a beer and stuff, and then I'll come back and play till for longer, you know. Won't you lend your lungs to me? Mine are collapsing. Plant my feet and bitterly breathe up the time that's passing. Breath I'll take and breath I'll give, and pray the day ain't poison. Stand among the ones that live in lonely indecision. Where fingers walk the darkness down, mind is on the midnight. Gather up the gold you found, you fool, it's only moonlight. If you try to take it home, your hands will turn to butter. Well, you better leave this dream alone, try to find another. Salvation sat and crossed herself and called the devil partner. Wisdom burned upon a shelf to kill a raging cancer. Seal the river at its mouth, take the water prisoner. Fill the sky with screams and cries, bathed in fiery answer. Jesus was an only son, and love is only concept. The strangers cry in foreign tongues and dirty up the doorstep. Now for one and you for two, ain't got the time for outside. Just keep your injured looks to you. We'll tell the world that we tried. Thank you, guys. Won't say I love you, babe. Won't say I need you, babe. But I'm gonna get you, babe, and I will not do you wrong. Living's mostly wasting time. I waste my share of mine, but it never feels too good, so let's don't take too long. Well, you're soft as glass, and I'm a gentle man. We got the sky to talk about and the world to lie upon. Days up and down they come, like rain on a conga drum. Forget most, remember some. Oh, but don't turn none away. Everything is not enough, and nothing is too much to bear. Where you been is good and gone. All you keep is a getting there. Well, to live's to fly low and high, to shake the dust off of your wings and to sleep out of your eyes. Goodbye to all my friends. it's time to go again. Here's to all the poetry and the picking down the line. I miss the system here. The bottom's low and the treble's clear. It don't pay to think too much on things you leave behind. Well, it may be gone, but it won't be long. I'll be bringing back the melody and the rhythm that I find. We all got holes to fill, and them holes are all that's real. Some fall on you like a storm, sometimes you dig your own. But choice is yours to make, and time is yours to take. Some dive into the sea, some toil upon the stone. There to live's to fly, low and high. Shake the dust off of your wings and the sleep out of your eyes. I'll shake the dust off of your wings and the tears out of your eyes. Thanks, everybody. I'll be back in about 25 minutes. Thanks. That was a pleasure. Thank you. Yeah. A day's full of rain, sky's coming down again. Man, I get so tired of these same old blues, same old song. Oh, baby, it won't be long. I'll be tying on my flying shoes, flying shoes, flying shoes. I'll be tying on my flying shoes. The spring only sighed, summer had to be satisfied. Fall is a feeling that I just can't lose. I'd like to stay, maybe watch a winter day turn the green water to white and blue. Flying shoes, flying shoes, turn the green water to white and blue. The mountain moon forever sets too soon, and being alone is all the hills can do. Alone, and then her silver sails again, and I will follow in my flying shoes, flying shoes. I will follow in flying shoes. sky's coming down again. I get so tired of these same old blues, same old song. Oh, baby, it won't be long. I'll be tying on my flying shoes, flying shoes. I'll be tying on my flying shoes. Thanks, everybody. Well, if I had no place to fall, and I needed to, could I count on you? Oh, to lay me down. Well, I'd never tell you no lies. I don't believe that's wise. You got pretty eyes. Won't you spin me round? Ain't much of a lover, it's true. Well, I'm here and I'm gone, and I'm forever blue. But I'm sure wanting you. The sky's full of silver and gold. Try to hide the sun. Oh, but it can't be done. At least not for long. And if we help each other grow, while the light of day smiles down our way, oh, we can't go wrong. The time, she's a fast old train. She's here and she's gone, and she won't come again. Won't you take my hand? Oh, if I had no place to fall, and I needed to, could I count on you? Or to lay me down? Thanks again. Well, the old lady finally caught me, sneaking around her cave. Her hair looked just like barbed wire, boys, and her smile just like the grave. She asked me, could I stay a while? I said, I believe I better go. She slid her arm around my neck and she sweetly whispered, no. It's cold and dark and lonely here, soon enough you'll see. I'm oh so glad you stumbled in. I've been craving company. I cannot stay too long, you know. I left some friends at home. She said, don't you fret about your friends. Down here we're all alone. Well, what about my mother? I can't just leave her there to mourn. Or you don't have to think about her. Just forget you were ever born. But I'll disappoint my father. You know, he worked so hard for me. Well, if you have to pay your father back, just send him some misery. But I'll miss, I said, a girl I know. I can't just leave her there to pine. She's still got plenty of men to go. I'm sure she'll do just fine. Well, what about my little boy? She said he's just like you. Let a few short years roll by and he'll end up down here too. And her pale green eyes began to glow and she placed her hand on mine. She smiled and said, don't worry, you'll get used to me in time. As her cold tongue flickered toward my throat, I spun myself around. I made a dive for the passageway, but the walls come tumbling down. And our eyes were the only light my fevered brain could see. I tore myself away from them and I fell down to my knees. I come too far, I can't get back. I beseeched all the gods of men. All fame and fortune just laughed at me, and in silence once again. Then a whisper deep within embraced the God of love. I lifted my face, and through the tears I saw light fall from above. I hurled myself into the wall. I ripped and clawed my way through the stinking, clinging loam back to the light of day. I crawled out into the wind again with the sky upon my face. I heard the earth sigh patiently as it slid back into place. Now I'm back among the ones I love, and I'm loved by them in turn. And it's only on the darkest night that green-eyed memory burns. So walk, my friends, in the light of day. Don't go sneaking around no holes. There might be something down there that wants to gobble up your soul. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. Why does she sing her sad songs for me? I'm not the one to tenderly bring her soft sympathy. I've just begun see my way clear, and it's plain if I stop I will fall. I can lay down a tear for her pain, just a tear, and that's all. What does she want me to do? She says that she knows that the moments are rare, and I suppose that it's true. And on she goes to say I don't care, and she knows that I do. Oh, but maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? She'd like to think I was cruel, but she knows that's a lie, for I would be no more than a tool if I allowed her to cry all over me. All my sorrow is real, even though I can't change my plans. If she could see how I feel, then I know she'd understand. Or does she actually think I'm to blame? Does she really believe that some word of mine could relieve all her pain? Can't she see that she grieves just because she's been blindly deceived by her shame? Oh, but maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? Nothing's what it seems. Maybe she'll start someday to realize if she abandons her dreams and all the words she can say are only lies. Or when will she see that to gain is only to lose? All that she offers me are her chains, and I got to refuse. But it's only to herself that she's lied. She likes to pretend there's something that she should defend with her pride. And I don't intend to stand here and be a friend from whom she must hide. Oh, but maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. And who do I think that I am to decide that she's wrong? Or maybe she just has to sing for the sake of the song. Thanks, everybody. It's plain to see the sun won't shine today, but I ain't in the mood for sunshine anyway. Try to go insane, I got to stop this pain. Maybe I'll go down and see Kathleen. A swallow comes and tells me of her dreams. She says she'd like to know just what they mean. I feel like I could die as I watch her flying by. Ride the north wind down to see Kathleen. The stars hang high above the ocean's roar. moon has come to lead me to her door. There's crystal across the sand, and the waves, they take my hand. Soon I'm gonna see my sweet Kathleen. Soon I'm gonna see my sweet Kathleen. Thanks. Thanks. Well, I used to wake and run with the moon. I lived like a rake and a young man. I covered my lovers with flowers and wounds. My laughter the devil would frighten. The sun, she would come and beat me back down. But every cruel day had its nightfall. I'd welcome the stars with wine and guitars, full of fire and forgetful. Well, my body was sharp and the dark air clean, and outraged my joyful companion. Whispering women, how sweet did they seem, kneeling for me to command them. Time was like water, but I was the sea, but I never noticed it passing, except for the turning of night into day, and the turning of day into cursing. Look at me now, don't think I don't know what all your eyes are saying. Does he want us to believe these ravings and lies? They're just tricks that his brain's been a-playing. A lover of women, why he can't hardly stand. He trembles, he's bent, and he's broken. I'm falling, it's true. I say unto you, hold your tongues until after I've spoken. I was taking my pride in the pleasures I'd known. I laughed and thought I'd be forgiven. But my laughter turned around, eyes blazing, and said, my friend, we're holding a wedding. I buried my face, but it spoke once again. The night to the day we're abiding. And now the dark air is like fire on my skin, and even the moonlight is blinding. Now the dark air is like fire on my skin, and even the moonlight is blinding. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. Thanks very much. We'll I'll play a Hank Williams song. Had that Hank Williams tape. Well, I'm a rolling stone, all alone and lost, for a life of sin I've paid the cost. Now when I pass by, all the people say, just another guy on a lost lost highway. I was just a kid, nearly 22, neither good nor bad, just a lad like you. Now I'm lost, it's too late to pray. I paid the cost on a lost highway. Just a deck of cards and a jug of wine, and a woman's lies make a life like mine. Oh, the day we met, I went astray, started rolling down that lost highway. Don't start, you're rambling around down this road of sin, or you're sorrow bound. Take my advice, or you'll curse the day you paid the price on a lost highway. Stone, all alone and lost, for a life of sin. I paid the cost. Now when I pass by, all the people say, just another guy on the lost highway. Another guy on the lost highway. Okay, Hank. Thank you guys. You guys. Thanks. I've been gone too long, gone too long. Been traveling hard, I just can't get back home. It's hard to believe I've done all that much wrong. I wanna get me a 7, 7s ain't so bad. 7 about the best friend this poor boy ever had. Oh, you got you a 7, 1 and 6, don't seem so sad. Been gone too long, gone too long, gone too long. Traveling hard, I just can't get back home. I can't believe I've done all that much wrong. When the sun comes peeking over the mountainside, the sun comes peeking over the mountainside. I ain't one of them fellas laid down in no ditch and cry. Long. Gonna get me a 7, baby, I'm coming home. Oh, too long gone, too long gone, too long. Too long gone, too long gone, too long. I just can't believe I done all that much wrong. Oh, I just can't believe I done all that much wrong. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, y'all. This is called the, it's on a new record, I guess. I still kind of got to learn it. But this is called B.W. Railroad Blues. This is about a friend of mine that smoked himself for a real stupid reason. I'm still mad at him. Get used to the clickety-clack, the big old wheels in a smoking stack. Babe, I gotta go. Babe, I gotta go. I loved you, honey, heart and soul. I swear you're the sweetest thing I know. I loved you true and I told you so. Told you to come time to go. Be gone with any old wind that blow. Babe, I just can't stay. It's bound to be that way. There's lots of things I'd like to see. From the mountains to the shining sea, out in the wind where the wind blows free, to the cities down below. Babe, I love you so. You know I gotta go. I got trouble in my soul. Trouble in my soul. Trouble on the railroad track. I'm going to ride, I ain't looking back. Better get used to the clickety-clack, the big old wheels and the smoking stack. I gotta go. I got trouble, trouble in my soul. I got trouble, trouble in my soul. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thanks. Thank you. Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. Sometimes I can't even see the reason why. But I guess I'll keep a gambling. Lots of booze and lots of rambling. Well, it's easier than just a waiting around to die. Well, one time, friends, I had 'em all. I even had a pa. He beat her with a belt once 'cause she cried. She told him to take care of me, headed down to Tennessee. Oh, it's easier than just a waiting around to die. I come age and I found a girl in a Tuscaloosa bar. She cleaned me out and hit it on the sly. Well, I tried to kill the pain. I bought some wine and hopped a train. Seemed better than just a waiting around to die. Well, a friend said he knew where some easy money was. We robbed a man and brother did we fly. But the posse caught up with me, drug me back to Muskogee. It's 2 long years just a waiting around to die. But now I'm out of prison. I got me a friend at last. He don't drink or steal or cheat or lie. Well, his name's Codeine. He's the nicest thing I've seen. And together we're gonna wait around and die. All together we're gonna wait around and die. Thanks. Thank you, Jim. Everybody. Well, Loretta, she's my barroom girl. Wears them 7s on her sleeve. Dances like a diamond shines. Tells me lies I love to believe. Her age is always 22. Her laughing eyes are hazel hue. Spends my money like waterfalls. Loves me like I want her to. Like I want her to. Well, Loretta, won't you say to me, darling, put your guitar on. Have a little shot of booze, play a blue and wailing song. My guitar rings a melody, my guitar sings Loretta's fine. Long and lazy, blonde and free, I can have her anytime. She can have me anytime. The sweetest at the break of day, prettiest in the setting sun. She don't cry when I can't stay, at least not till she's all alone. Loretta, I won't be gone long. Keep your dancing slippers on. Keep me on your mind a while. I'm coming home, I'm a-coming home. I'm a-coming home. Well, Loretta, she's my barroom girl. Wears them 7s on her sleeve. Dances like a diamond shines. Tells me lies I love to believe. Her age is always 22. Her laughing eyes are hazel hue. Spends my money like waterfalls. Loves me like I want her to. Loves me like I want her to. Like I want her to. everybody. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. Well, the birds were talking all at once, and the old man mowing down his lawn. He didn't look like much too bad a guy. I was thinking, hang on, man, something's wrong. The blues that do seem to be gone. Heaven ain't bad, but you don't get nothing done. Lay down your head a while. You are not needed now. You are not needed now. Well, Allison laid an egg on me, and every time I turn around, it's swimming through the air above my bed. I told Miss Hicks, and she said, fine, as long as you're back in your room on time. I'll keep you clean, and the girls will keep you fed. Lay down your head with mine. You are not needed now, and we got things to do. Well, between the blankets made of wool, the trains roll by every half an hour. Anybody can't get no resting done, it's true. Well, I spend my time as best I can, thinking big and making plans, wondering where them trains are rolling to. Lay down your head, poor boy, feel how the ground does move. Hear how them drivers sing. Goodbye, friends, it's time to close. Everybody knows that's the way it goes. Where was it you lived, in case I'm ever there? Well, 3 doors down and 2 behind. Man, it gets a little bit out of hand sometimes. Don't let it fool you into thinking you don't care. Lay down your head and fly. I'll quietly pass you by, won't even see me go. Well, I thought about it long enough, I just might make some kind of move. Watchful eyes are too hard on the soul. With a smokehouse just across the way, and this fog upon the light of day, I'd be hard put coming up with where to go. Lay down your head, poor boy, feel how the ground does move. Hear how them drivers sing. But now, my darling one, go find a little fun. You are not needed now. Thanks, you guys. All my days, they are the highway kind, they only come to leave. But the leaving I don't mind. It's the coming that I crave. Pour the sun upon the ground, stand to throw a shadow. Watch it grow into a night, fill a spinning sky. Time among the pine trees, it felt like breath of air. Usually I just walk these streets, tell myself to care. Sometimes I believe me, sometimes I don't hear. Sometimes the shape I'm in won't let me go. Too much for truth, but my heart knows how to pound. My legs know how to love someone, and my voice knows how to sound. Shame that it ain't enough, shame that it is a shame. Follow the circle down, where would you be? That you're the only one I want, and I've never heard your name. Let's hope we meet someday. If we don't, it's all the same. Now meet the ones between us and be thinking about you. All the places I have been, and why you were not there. My days, they are the highway kind, they only come to leave. Thank you, buddy. King of clubs awoke. It was to his queen he turned. His lips were laughing as they spoke. His eyes like bullets burned. The sun's upon a gambling day. His queen smiled low and blissfully. Let's make some wretched fool to pay, and plain it was she did agree. He sent his deuce down into diamond, his four to heart, and his trade of spade. 3 kings with their legions come, and preparations soon were made. They voted Club the day's commander, give him an army face and number, all but the outlaw jack of diamonds and the aces in the sky. We give it 7's first instruction, spared me a game of stud, stakes unscarred by limitation between a man named Gold and a man named Mud. Club filled gold with greedy vapors till his long green eyes did glow. Mud was left with his sighs and trembles, watching his hard-earned money go. Flushes fell on gold like water. Tens they paired and paired again. The aces only flew through heaven, and a diamond jack called no man friend. The diamond queen saw Mud's ordeal, began to think of her long-lost son, fell to her knees with a mother's mercy, prayed to the angels every one. The diamond queen, she prayed and prayed. The diamond angel filled Mud's hole. And the wicked king of clubs himself fell face down in front of gold. 3 kings come to club's command, but the angels from the sky did ride. 3 kings up on the streets of gold, 3 fireballs on the muddy side. The club queen heard her husband's call, Lord, that queen of diamonds joy. And the outlaw in the heavenly hall turned out to be her wandering boy. Mud he checked and gold bet all, and Mud he raised and gold did call. The smile just melted off his face when Mud turned over that diamond ace. Here's what this story's told. You feel like Mud, you'll end up gold. Feel like lost, you'll end up found. So amigo, lay them raises down. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks. We're down at the bottom of that dirty old river, down where the reeds and the catfish play. There lies a dream as soft as the water. There lies a bluebird that's flown away. Well, to me it's like springtime, and it love's like the summer. Her brown eyes shone for nobody but me. In autumn, forever the fool come a fall, and the rain turned to freezing inside of me. Well, I kindle my fires with the words I can't send you, the roads I can't follow, and the songs I can't sing. I wander alone on the sleigh bells of winter, with the stars for a diamond and the world for a ring. Tomorrow, while you're listening, these words will I say. Cling to today with its joy and its sorrow. You'll need all your memories when youth melts away. What angel of springtime, he rides on the south wind. The angel of summer, he does just the same. The angel of autumn, she's blue and she's golden. And the angel of winter won't remember your name. Bottom of that dirty old river, down where the reeds and the catfish play, there lies a dream as soft as the water. There lies a bluebird that's blown away. There lies a bluebird that's blown away. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. Well, I'm going to play a few more here. It's been a real pleasure, genuine pleasure. This song is by a guy who, he died, I think, in 1965 or something like that, named Peter Lafarge. He was an American Indian, and he was a bunch of stuff. He was a rodeo guy and songwriter and a prize fighter and all sorts of stuff. He died of alcohol and barbiturates, I think. It's an accident,
Ira Hayes was an American war hero over in Iwo Jima. Come gather around me, people. A story I'd like to tell about a brave young Indian that you should remember well. From a tribe of Pima Indians, a proud and noble band that farmed the Phoenix Valley down in Arizona land. Down the ditches for 10,000 years the sparkling waters rushed. Then the white man stole the water rights, all the running waters hushed. Ira's folks go hungry, and their farms grow crops of weeds. When war came, Ira volunteered and forgot the white man's greed. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian, the Marine that went to war. Well, they battled up Iwo Jima Hill, 250 men. Only 27 lived to walk back down again. When that fight was over, when Old Glory raised, among the men that held her high was the Indian Ira Hayes. Call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian, the Marine that went to war. Well, Ira came back a hero. He was celebrated throughout the land. He was wined and speeched and honored. Everybody shook his hand. He was just a Pima Indian. Had no money, no home, no chance. In Arizona, no one cared what Ira had done. It's when did the Indians dance? So Ira started drinking hard, and jail was often his home. They let him raise the flag and lower it like he'd throw a dog a bone. He died drunk early one morning, all alone in this land he'd fought to save. 2 inches of water in a lonesome ditch was a grave for Ira Hayes. They call him drunken Ira Hayes, he won't answer anymore. Not the whiskey drinking Indian, the Marine that went to war. Yeah, call him drunken Ira Hayes, but his land is still as dry, and his ghost is lying thirsty down in the ditch where Ira died. Yeah, that's a good song, huh? Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys. It's a good song, huh? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't write that one. It was already written. I get that feeling about a bunch of, few songs, not a whole bunch, but God, why didn't I write that one? Well, the name she gave was Caroline, the daughter of a miner. And her ways were free, and it seemed to me Well, she come from Spencer, across the hill. She said her pa had sent her 'cause the cold was low and soon the snow would turn the skies to winter. Well, she said she'd come to look for work. She was not seeking favors for a dime a day and a place to stay. She turned those hands to labor. But the times were hard, Lord, and the jobs were few. All through Tecumseh Valley. Well, she asked around, and a job she found, tending bar for Gypsy Sally. Well, she saved enough to get back home when spring replaced the winter. But her dreams were denied. Her pa had died. What a word come down from Spencer. Well, she turned to whoring out on the streets with all the lust inside her. There was many a man returned again, or to lay himself beside her. Well, they found her down beneath the stairs that led to Gypsy Sally's. In her hand when she died was a note that cried, "Fare thee well, Tecumseh Valley." Or the name she gave was Caroline, the daughter of a miner, and her ways were free, and it seemed to me that sunshine walked beside her. Thank you, Belle. Thanks, you guys. Thanks. Well, I'm going to do one more song. Don't forget the CD. I think I'll be back this summer because I'm going to try to do a lot of festivals and clubs in between. So I'll be back, I hope so. Sure has been, fun being away from home. They didn't come out quite right, but it's like, each new hotel is a whole different challenge, I've worn out the remotes. Half of them, the batteries don't work, and the ones that do, there's no English speaking channels, right? So, I've been watching Kojak in German, and it's like, it's as good in German as it is in English, I found out. The news is even better because you have no idea what's. Well, thanks again. This is called Snowin' on Raton. Raton is a mountain pass up in Colorado. Amarillo is a town in Texas where the wind always blows, and geography. And the Gunnison is a river in Colorado. When the wind don't blow in Amarillo, and the moon along the Gunnison don't rise, shall I cast my dreams upon your love, babe, and lie beneath the laughter of your eyes, while snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Oh, mother thinks the road is long and lonely. Little brother thinks the road is straight and fine. Well, darling thinks the road is soft and lovely. I'm thankful that old road's a friend of mine. What's snowing on Raton? Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Oh, bid the years goodbye, you cannot still them. You cannot turn the circles of the sun. Well, you cannot count the miles until you feel them. And you cannot hold a lover that has gone. But snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Oh, snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Well, tomorrow the mountains will be sleeping, silent 'neath a blanket green and blue. But I shall hear the silence they are keeping. I'll bring all their promises to you. The snowing on Raton. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. The snowing on Raton. Morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Come morning, I'll be through them hills and gone. Great pleasure. Thanks again. I'll play a couple more because I can't leave you with this one here. Oh, ribbons of love, please keep me true sane until I reach home on the morrow. Never to wander again. I'm weak and I'm weary of sorrow. London to Dublin, to Australia to Perth, I gazed at your skies and I tasted your earth. I sung out my heart for what it was worth. Never again would I ramble. There's nowhere this world for to go. My arms, my legs, they're trembling. Thoughts both clouded and blue as the sky. Not even worth the remembering. And as I stumble and reel to my bed, all that I've done and all that I've said means nothing to me. I'd soon as be dead. All of this world be forgotten. No words of comfort, no words of advice. Nothing to offer the stranger. Gone the love and gone the spite. It just doesn't matter no longer. My sky's getting far and the ground's getting close. Myself going crazy the way that it does. I lie on my pillow, sleep if I must. It's too late to wish I'd been stronger. Oh, too late to wish I'd been stronger. Ribbons of love, please keep me true sane until I reach home on the morrow. Never, never to wander again. I'm weak and I'm weary of sorrow. London to Dublin to Australia to Perth, I gazed at your skies and I tasted your earth. I sung at my heart for what it was worth. Never again will I ramble. Never again will I ramble.
Well, thanks once more, y'all. Once again, I'm gonna play this and take off like still talk. I come from a long line, high and low and in between, same as you. Hills are golden, piles of poison, time's thrown me through. And I believe I've come to learn to turn and round, just to become confusion. And the gold's no good for spending, and the poison's hungry waiting. What can you leave behind when you're flying lightning fast and all alone? Only a trace, my friend, spirit of motion born and direction grown. A trace that will not fade in frozen skies. Your journey will be. If a shadow don't seem much company, who said it would be? There's the highway and the homemade loving kind, and the highway's mine. Us ramblers will get the traveling done.
You fathers build with stones that stand and shine. Heaven's where you find it, and you can't take too much with you. Oh, but Daddy, don't you listen. It's just us highway talking. All things that are alive are brothers in the soil and in the sky. I believe it with my blood, if not my eyes. I don't know why we can't be brothers here. I know we should be. Answers don't seem easy, and I'm wondering if they could be. I come from a long line, high and low and in between, same as you. Hills are golden, piles are poison, time's thrown me through. And I believe I've come to learn that turning around is to become confusion. And the goal's no good for spending, and the poison's hungry waiting. Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Adios. Grazie por long.